World War II is back, and it's being done by the brand Call of Duty. Oh wait, they went back to their roots because that's what Call of Duty used to do was World War II.
Is that what they did? Was World War II all the
Yeah.
time?
Oh yeah. They made the big break when they actually went to Call of Duty Modern Warfare was when they actually changed the game because World War II had been basically was beating a dead horse quite regularly at that point in time.
So we're back with another review of Call of Duty from the guys at Activision. Yeah. And is that just Activision, right? Yeah, sure. Activision. As you guys know, I'm not a big, huge gamer. He's a big gamer. He likes playing. A lot of your time is spent playing some video games. A lot of my time isn't. So from my point of view, again, I'll go back to the controllers. The having to walk and move your head is very confusing. And,
you're not accustomed to that
No,
yet.
when you're in a big a firefight, and I'm trying to move around, and I'm doing this, trying to fire at your ass. I like the realism.
You have to adjust your controller sensitivity. So
Jesus Christ, so much crap you got to do before. I wish there was just the dummy way to play. Just move and just shoot and just move made it easier. I'm even playing on the easiest setting. I play on the easiest setting of all these games and I'm getting my ass handed to me.
Oh, did you do a lot of multiplayer?
I didn't play multiplayer because I knew that it would have been worse.
Oh, wow. See, because the whole point of Call of Duty is
more multiplayer, right? All these games are going towards more multiplayer than the campaigns. Whereas I'm like an old school guy. I like play the campaigns.
I like single player story.
Every once in a while, I'll go into the multiplayer and I'll be like, yeah, okay, let's check it out. And then I'll be like, no, this sucks. Because there's so many people out there who all they do is play this game.
Yeah.
And so you're like, I stand zero chance. Is there a room where I can play with people who play 3 hours a week? No, I'm playing against fucking Johnny Bravo over here who's wearing camo gear playing this damn game. Mm-hmm. And I'm getting my ass handed to me.
And that's one of the problems I find myself with multiplayer games is okay, so I had it first. I was playing it. I played through the campaign. You can breeze through the campaigns really quickly nowadays.
Not me. Games. I can't breeze through shit.
Okay, I can breeze through the campaign. really, really quickly, and I was playing on hardcore, one up from normal, which is normally hardcore. That's a Halo thing. Anyways, so I breezed through the campaign. I started playing the multiplayer. Oh my gosh, I was having my ass handed to me, it sucks when you always lose, right? You want to be able to play.
You just want to have fun. You want to be able to play for a longer period of time. You want to be able to get in the game.
You don't want to load,
boom,
spawn, dead. It's
that was no fun.
Yeah.
I like the realism of the game. The game is very realistic. The graphics great. I'm not going to sit here and complain about graphics or glitch. I did run into a point where my disc would freeze.
Really?
Where it would, I don't think it was my Xbox because it didn't happen in the other game. It just,
okay.
So I had to reset the Xbox.
Yes, there was a couple times at the beginning because I actually had the disc for the first bit. He had it for that, and then I had it just before the review replay. Now what I found was that my replay, the second time I had the disc, I was better, but I'd been playing first-person shooter for a little bit longer at this point in time because I guess I'm really rusty. Wow, there must have been an inch of rust on my first-person shooter abilities. That is holy crap. And the second playthrough multiplayer I found was a lot better. I was actually able to do it, but I also found that I went to the hardcore matches where it's the one or two bullets will kill you instead of emptying the whole clip into a person. But this was my biggest thing, and this is I think this is where gamings are starting to become a problem, is he who had the machine gun was the one who killed you. During World War II, machine guns were not plentiful. They were not everywhere. They weren't in every soldier's hands. They did hardly exist. They existed, yes, but machine guns were not there, or assault rifles, or however you want to call them. Rifles, single shot, pull the trigger, bang, 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 bang. Those were the everywhere. That's what everybody had, and then you had the light machine guns, the bigger, heavy caliber ones, right? Shotguns.
I like the
pistols.
part. My favorite part of the campaign is when I was up in the tower. At the one part where I had the sniper gun and I was picking the people off. That was my favorite part. Like I died so much.
Yeah,
but
the sniper rifles were actually really good.
Yeah,
for a change.
When I was running into things and it was like heavy firefights, I would just get my ass handed to me, and I was like, God, it just made the game no fun. And from a non-gamer perspective, like when I saw commercials for the game, I was like, oh, this would be pretty cool to try. But I had no. This review thing gave me a reason to have to try it, and I'm glad that I did because I enjoyed it. But I didn't enjoy getting my ass handed to me as much as I did. Like I said, I want to go in. I want to have a good gameplay. I want to have a long gameplay. You know what I mean? And it's like the realism was great. If I shot you in the head, you would die instantly. And it was like, okay, that's good. If I shot you in the body, it might take a couple of rounds. So that was good. I like that. Because some games, from what I remember, like I said, I don't play a lot of games, but you shoot somebody in the head, and they'd be like, oh, nope, you're not dead. I'm like, well, I shot you in the head. How are you not dead? Come on.
Yeah. So that is one thing that is pretty more common now with first-person shooters is that, headshots are the big deal. You hit somebody in the head, they typically tend to die. Larger caliber weapons obviously kill you more faster. But the campaign you go through, you played, it's interesting, but I found, it's as soon as you get a machine gun, you're unstoppable. And that's not the way World War II worked, is nobody had machine guns. Machine guns were not, the huge part of it. You didn't play multiplayer at all?
No, I don't think I did.
Wow, okay.
Because I knew that I would get my butt handed to me. I knew that if I went into it, I'm screwed. Because I'm not coordinated between the two. Apparently, I'm just like a bumbling fool.
You need to get into it. You need to practice.
Yeah.
And that's one of those things that's what the campaign is supposed to be for. Is to get into
that's
it. That's
why I started playing, get into like the and finding ammo was impossible for the gun that you had. I'd have a specific gun. And I'm like, okay, I need ammo because I'm running out of fucking ammo.
Oh,
and then I realized, I have an ammo guy with me.
Oh, yeah.
What happened to tutorials in games now? Do they not have them anymore?
No, not really.
What the fuck?
Because it's automatically assumed that everybody knows how to play a first-person shooter game, and that is one of those things. And that is one of those things that if you buy a Call of Duty game, you know what you're getting, and it's not meant for new people.
Yeah.
So for somebody like him, it's not going to be fun. And I totally agree. And I stopped playing Call of Duties quite a while ago. Like, I think it was after Modern Warfare 3. I stopped playing Call of Duties because it was just every year grinding away, and it wasn't fun because playing multiplayer, you just have your ass handed to you, and there's only so many times that I want to have my ass handed to me.
There has to be a way to get the new people on board, Are they just making games for hardcore gamers now? Is that what they're doing?
That's what Call of Duty is. It's just for the hardcore.
Like I said, when I first saw it, commercials for it, I was like, the game looks interesting. It looks cool. Obviously they use they don't use real game footage most of the time. So when you get the game, you're like, well, this is nothing like the fucking commercial. But that's one thing I noticed. There's no tutorials anymore. There's no, hey, how's you play? I'm like, what the fuck are the controllers? Pause. Controller. Okay. All right. Okay. Got to change this around, move this around so it makes more sense. And I'm like, all right. Guns. Where's my ammo? I'll keep running out of ammo. And then finally I find out I have an ammo guy with me. I got to find him. And I'm like, okay, this makes a little bit more sense. I started having more fun the more I played it. The realism was great.
Yeah.
Graphics. Fucking fantastic.
It was definitely nice to go back to World War II because the World War II it's a nice setting to have because the good and evil it comes across a little bit more better because you're fighting the Nazis, right? Whereas the modern warfare, you're fighting Arabs, and that's not necessary. The stories can be a little bit more too close to home for some
I
people.
think this is the first Call of Duty I've ever played. I don't think I've ever played a Call of Duty. I didn't. Did you play the zombie one at all? I didn't play that part at all.
Oh, see, and I was going to ask you about that because the zombie one is more of a co-op thing.
Mm-hmm.
You 4 people against the zombie horde, so you actually have to survive.
Oh, so I probably wouldn't have liked that because I probably would have got paired with hardcore people and I would have been like, "What am I doing?" And they would have been like, "You suck," and I would have been like,
No, well, that depends on whether or not you can hear them,
Yeah.
whether or not they have mics. I found that playing the Nazis, again, this is the first time that I've actually played the the zombie horde because it's a survival game. It's the first time I've played it, so I had no idea what the hell was going on. I had no idea what was going. The people around me are just zipping around. I'm like, I'm shooting zombies.
Yeah, okay.
Isn't this what we're supposed to do? There's a story to it. There are objectives you have to get. And I was like, once I started realizing what I needed to do, the game became a little bit more easy. But again, there was no tutorial.
No explanation.
I was lost.
I guess that's what they have YouTube for nowadays. Is to go through and find
stuff.
I didn't YouTube this game at all because I was like, man, because I wasn't drawn to it. I wasn't. Oh, I gotta play this. See, I wasn't like I want to come back and I want to play it. I want to finish the campaign. I was like, I'm bored. Okay, I'll play it.
Yeah, it's the same. When I first had it, I played the campaign because I wanted to see what they did. But I started playing multiplayer, and then I put it down, and then there was no desire to go back.
There was no. Oh, it was more of a. Hey, I know we're gonna do a review, so I better put some gameplay.
Yeah, exactly. And that.
So I have something to talk about. It wasn't. I want to play this. It was more of a. Well, I have to kind of play it.
Yeah, and that's what I've learned is Call of Duty isn't for me.
It's not.
I did stop. I stopped playing it because it was a grinder and it was just same thing year after year after year, and then to get back into it after 5-year hiatus, I'm not missing anything.
I can see how hardcore game people who like love Call of Duty probably love this game, but people like us who are kind of on the fence and just it's like I can.
Yeah, it'll get your hardcore fix if that's what you're looking for. But for people looking to get into it, I wouldn't recommend getting into Call of Duty at all.
No, find another way to get into gaming. That's for sure.
Yeah,
this is definitely not an easy game to play.
No, there are a little bit more user-friendly ones out there.
Yeah,
this is not a user-friendly. This is not a newbie-friendly.
Like, it's a good game. Like if you're a good gamer, if you're good at games, if you've never played Call of Duty and you're kind of going maybe I shouldn't, go ahead and give it a shot, give it a try. But if you're like me, who's like a non-gamer, who likes easy games, don't. No, if you're looking at it and going maybe I should, don't, just stop, Oop, hold on. Nope.
Now, one thing I would actually, if Activision ever watched us, I would recommend this. Chop up your campaign and sell it separately. $10. Let people play the campaign because some people actually want to play it, and the campaign isn't that bad.
It's not bad,
but
I didn't get through the whole campaign. I don't know how long it is. I got to where did I get to?
I got through it in a day.
Man, I played it for like 2 weeks. I didn't get through it. Jesus.
Yeah.
How many hours did you play?
8.
Oh, in one day. Wow.
Yeah.
I guess
I have 1 day a week where that's what I do is I play games. So it's like I banged off Call of Duty the campaign and I started playing a little bit of the multiplayer, and yeah, I wasn't having fun with the multiplayer. The second time I played it, I was having a little bit more fun because I got the rust off, but I also went into hardcore where it was one bullet can kill. So, because whenever watching the kill cam, it was just like seeing somebody in the kill cam with the machine gun go, and I die, and be like, or I should say, he goes bang bang, I die, I go, and he doesn't die, and it's like, well,
what the hell's going on? Yeah. Yeah. Overall, it wasn't a bad game. It wasn't.
I'm not going to recommend it. There are other shooters that you should go and gravitate towards.
Yeah, there's other games definitely that are definitely ahead of this. This one, that's for sure.
Yeah, because Yeah, next month we are actually going to be talking about one of those other shooters that I'm...
When we talking about Star Wars?
Star Wars
Battlefront 2, the second Battlefront.
Yeah.
We got that one in the queue. We are currently playing that one right now for your review. And yeah, other than that, let us know, guys, what you guys think of Call of Duty. And if you agree with us, if you disagree with us, either way, just let us know. Tell us down below what you think, and subscribe, because we do some video games. And hey, Activision, if you're watching, hey, we'll review any games you guys got. Feel free to get a hold of us on the Twitters, on the Facebooks, through the Gmail, coolldiscussion@gmail.com. Feel free, any video game people out there. You got a new game out there you want us to check out? Feel free. We'll check it out, because we'll give you two different perspectives from a gamer and a non-gamer. Who, I guess, at what point do I turn into a gamer after reviewing all these
games? You're a game reviewer, but that doesn't necessarily make you a gamer.
The hardcore, the non-hardcore.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
that'll give you two good perspectives. So if you got a new game out there you want us to check out, or if you got any older games, just comment them down here, and we'll fire them on the list, and we'll get to them. We'll put some good hours into playing. Don't you guys worry.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks a lot.
See ya.